The battle between the Taliban and resistance to defending the Panjshir Valley has entered a serious phase after reports of casualties on both sides and an indirect signal of support to fellow ethnic Tajiks by Tajikistan President Emomali Rahmon. Resistance to Zabihullah Khan became its first martyr in Shotul, one of the 8 districts in Panjshir Valley, and one of its entrances bounded by steep valleys. It was an indirect admission of Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid's statement that fighters had entered Panjshir. Days after the talks with Taliban in Doha, the Ministry of External Affairs, MEA, said, "Our main concern is that Afghan soil shouldn't be used for terrorism or anti-Indian activities. This is our focus. Let's see further what our roadmap will be. Let's treat Doha meeting for what it is. It is just a meeting. These are early days." But a National Resistance Front of Afghanistan spokesman said it had full control of all passes and entrances and had driven back efforts to take Shotul district. The Taliban had announced preparations around the 4 sides of the Panjshir Valley on Wednesday after the failure of talks with resistance to which it describes as a local armed group. But Afghan Vice-President Amrullah Saleh claims Panjshir resistance is for the whole country. Tajikistan's President Rahmon sent signals of solidarity on Thursday by awarding former Afghan President Burhanuddin Rabbani and former Defense Minister Ahmad Shah Massoud with the country's highest distinction. Both Rabbani and Massoud were Afghan Tajiks, were implacably opposed to the Taliban's version of Islam. They were also assassinated, Rabbani by a Taliban suicide bomber and Massoud in an al-Qaida hit on behalf of the Taliban. Significantly, Massoud's son Ahmad Massoud is leading resistance too. Women demonstrate in heart. "Don't be afraid, we are together," women shouted in unison in heart during a demonstration demanding the right to education and the right to work. Their anxieties have been heightened after a local Taliban decree ending co-education and the power vacuum in Kabul. EU to engage but not recognize Taliban. The EU will engage with the Taliban but will not rush into formally recognizing it as the new rulers of Afghanistan. Taliban meets Baloch minorities. Taliban political leaders met Afghan Baloch tribals leaders in an effort to assuage their concerns. There are 6 lakh Afghans of Baloch ethnicity. However, the Taliban is yet to formally meet Afghan Sikh and Hindu leaders.